Hi, I'm Bob Sharp, physical therapist.
Brad Haney, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Good job. In our opinion, of course.
Brad, today we're going to talk about top 3 ways to help yourself when you have foot drops, something like that.
Right.
I really know the title, don't I?
Yeah, this is something if you're, like if you have a stroke and that one leg you recovered fairly well, you're walking, but that weak leg has a tendency to drag on the ground, putting you at high risk for falls, and how to get over that. Now, I just worked with a stroke patient that had a...
It's kind of a progression, isn't it, Brad?
Right. And it's pretty high level. The person's already at home. They're either walking with independently with a walker, and they're going to a cane typically.
I think it's really important to point out, Brad, though, a lot of people, they'll have foot drag or foot drop, and they think it's just because they have weakness in the ankle, and quite often they have weakness in the hip, too.
Sure.
So, not only are they not able to bring the toe up, but they're not able to lift the leg up high enough.
Right.
So there's a weakness somewhere along the chain here, and it may be in more than one spot, and that's why we're looking at trying to strengthen both areas.
Right. Okay, so how do we do that? Like Bob said, a lot of times if it's classified as foot drop, that's usually because one muscle right here, the anterior tib, does not lift the toe up like that. But like Bob says, it may be that, or oftentimes a combination of muscles from the hip all the way down or in the hip. So one simple thing you can do is, while you're sitting there, you can do toe taps and think about lifting that toe up way high. Just don't do little baby ones, but get full range of motion. And if you can't, you can take your cane and pull up on it, give a little bit of a stretch, and then try and hold it there for 3 seconds. Let it back down. Bring it up. Hold it, give it a little stretch, hold it. We got a little eccentric strengthening going on here for those ATCs and PCBs and everybody else out there that knows what they're talking about with strengthening. So the muscle's strengthening as it goes down, okay?
The other, just another little exercise that you could try along, I'm sorry, I'm jumping in here.
Go ahead.
All right. Actually, with a P and F pattern, so you actually bring, while you're bringing the foot up, you bring it up like this. You're just going like this, and this is getting a little bit of a hip flexor if you have enough strength to do this.
Right.
But while you're doing it, bring the toe up at the same time.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's kind of a P and F pattern.
Yep.
And that will actually, a lot of times I have people that can't really lift it in this position, but as soon as they go like this, they can.
Sure.
It's just all part of the P and F pattern.
And if you're not a therapist, you don't know P and F, and don't worry about it. It's
P and F, 3 letters, not P and F. I'm just saying it because I think people
I get it. It's
misunderstood what I'm saying.
Right. Okay, so enough about P and F.
All right.
Okay, the next thing, and this is really no specific scientific information to go with this, but when I work with patients, I simply say, when you're walking, take some time by yourself, or if you need someone to walk with you, but have it quiet so you can think about what's going on with this leg and concentrate on lifting it. If you have a mirror, full-size mirror in front of you so you can see it, that can help. And have it come through and really focus on a good walking pattern and go back and forth if you're in your house, maybe a hallway that's 20 feet long, and really focus on that leg so you're really aware of it. Because a lot of times with a stroke, there's neglect.
Exactly.
And you just are completely unaware of it, but if you focus on it,
and really focus probably on the hip if you, at some point.
Sure.
First, to make sure that you're clearing it through.
Yeah.
But the visualization thing is a really important thing with a stroke, is to actually see it, and that's why the mirror is really helpful. Is to set up a mirror on the wall and walk towards that mirror, because if you can see the leg, you're going to do much better on trying to get that recovery.
You better believe it.
And trying to get it to work like it should.
Okay, so number 1 is work on your dorsiflexion, pulling up the ankle. Number 2 is look at yourself in the mirror and focus on your gait pattern. And then I like to do this because it gives a tactile or something that touches your leg. And you got some weight there to help strengthen. And when that weight is on there, you feel it. So it reminds you that it's there. You have the weight, which helps increase strength in those muscles. And you simply, if this is a weak leg, the cane's going to be in the other hand. And you probably already know that. And you're going to walk through here. And with that weight on, it really turns things on that side. And really, just me without any problems at all. That the weight of that, it's only 2 pounds. It's not a big deal for
What he's
a
trying
person.
to say, it's not necessarily even that it's strengthening, it's just giving you better feedback.
Right,
to the leg.
there you go.
Yeah.
Ah, you're smart, Bob.
No, it's just
I couldn't think of that.
No, it's funny. I've had people with a tremor in their arm,
Yeah.
and we just put a light weight on them,
Sure.
and the tremor actually goes away a lot of times because they're getting a little bit of weight on there, just enough to give them feedback.
Right.
We had someone that had a terrible tremor. All we did is put the weight on his arm, and he could actually control it. So,
yeah. So the same concept down here.
Same concept down there. Just gives you a little more feedback into with your walking.
Good. So 3 simple things you can do to help that weak leg, and if you're 40 and over, we've got a great channel here to subscribe
That's
to.
right. We want you to do it.
We really do.
All right.
And you can do this, or this, or this, or this.